I'm TR Bolin, and this is my 2004 Newmar Dutch Star 40-foot diesel pusher I currently have for sale. You rarely find an RV of this quality west of Denver for the price I'm asking. It's an off-grid beast. So this is the 4010 floor plan with 2 slides and a king-size bed. I did replace the mattress in 2018. It sleeps 4 quite comfortably. And I've done many upgrades on this RV to make it very comfortable and a real dry camping / boondocking beast. 1860 watts of solar, 100 amp solar charge controller, 4 Battleborn lithium 100 amp hour batteries is the core of the off-grid system. And I'll tell you, in 2019, I dry camped 114 days in this RV, and I had a total of 9 hours of generator time, and 4 of those hours were exercising the generator. By the way, there's tons of videos on my YouTube channel if you'd like an idea of what kind of maintenance I've done on it. I've done many upgrades. The first upgrade I did was putting in a residential fridge. So the specs are, it's a 40-foot Freightliner XC chassis with a CAT 3126E engine. It generates 330 horsepower, and there's approximately 140,000 miles on the coach. By the way, no DEF required. The engine was replaced in 2017, and on average, I get about 8.5 miles to gallon. This thing will climb all day in 3rd gear at 2,000 RPM. I have climbed every major mountain pass in the West: Strawberry, Cajon, many passes in Idaho, Ashton Pass, which is nothing compared to Cajon or Strawberry Pass at 12,000 feet. But it will climb all day. I never had any problems, and I towed my 2014 Subaru Crosstrek. My rolling weight going down the road was about 32,000 pounds with the tow. So another feature, this is a full paint coach. And what that means is that's real paint on the walls. There's no vinyl stickers or anything like that. It's full paint, and I have taken immaculate care of it. Several years ago, I did a full cut and buff where I went around the whole coach. I buffed out every scratch. And since then, I've waxed it at least annually. I wash it regularly, keep it in good shape. There is one small issue I haven't resolved yet. The clear coat failed on the cowling, and last fall I had sanded it all off with anticipation of vinyl wrapping it. The problem I ran into is, with this coronavirus thing, the vinyl wrap I wanted I couldn't get. I couldn't find a color that would match. Also, because I lived in the RV full-time for 4 years, I did have a little accident, and I scratched up the water bay door. I've got a picture of it here for you. I'm adjusting the price of the RV appropriately so a new owner can go out and get this fixed. I have PDFs of all of the maintenance manuals. I have PDFs of the chassis wiring diagrams. I have every bit of documentation you could accumulate on one of these that I will provide to the new owner. Some other things that I think are interesting, I put new tires on it in 2017. It has a 105-gallon water tank, 65-gallon gray tank, 45-gallon black tank, and a 32-gallon propane tank. 150-gallon fuel tank, and it uses diesel. There's an 8,000-watt Kubota diesel generator with 1,350 hours on it. I also installed a little remote hours generator meter in the overhead control panel just for fun. Like I mentioned, the solar system is pretty significant on this. There's 6 310-watt Silfab solar panels, 4 100 amp hour Battleborn batteries, a Victron 150 volt 100 amp solar charge controller with Bluetooth, Victron BMS 712 battery monitoring system with Bluetooth, and an upgraded Xantrex 3000 watt pure sine inverter. Also, because I'm kind of a geeky guy, I put in some AC power monitoring, and there is a system in it which will tell you what your incoming voltage is. It's kind of handy to have. What I've got here these are called current taps, okay? They're called Hall effect current taps. Now, what I've got here is I've got one on the one side of the hot, okay? So that's phase B, if you will. And then I have phase A, so I'm reading the current here. And what those are doing is they're reading the amount of current going through those wires up to the breaker panel. The full list of upgraded features includes my tankless propane water heater, the 18 cubic foot Samsung residential refrigerator, full thickness bamboo hardwood flooring in the living room. I'll note that the bedroom carpet does need to be changed. I put on a brand new roof in 2018. Here's a link right up here to my YouTube channel where you can go watch that video. I've replaced all the interior lighting with LEDs. I have a soft water conditioner that I will include with this sale. I have a full fabric cover that I'll include with this sale. I just installed new blinds and I just painted the whole RV. There's a new 21-foot awning that I had installed in 2019. I'm including a 10-station tire pressure monitoring system. So not only are the tires on the RV monitored, you'll get the dongles to put on your tires on your Toad so you can monitor those as you roll down the road. So why am I selling this? Well, I've owned this RV since 2012. I lived in it full years full time, but I have a disabled brother who lives with my father and he's aging. So I needed to have a place where I could accommodate taking care of a disabled individual. And you don't do that in an RV. So I bought a sticks and bricks house in East Idaho, and that's where the RV is currently located. Rarely do you find an RV of this quality west of Denver. There's a couple of cosmetic issues with the body. As I mentioned, that water bay door had been scratched up. It needs to be repaired. I just was living in it full time, and it was kind of impractical to take it to the body shop and leave it for a week. But if you're not living in it full time, that would be easy to do. Honestly, the clear coat is failing in a couple of places. It's not terribly bad, but it's something you should be aware of, and I'm trying to give full disclosure here. The upholstery is a little tired. It's not bad. I kept it clean with saddle soap. So if you're interested in this RV, there's a couple of ways you can get in touch with me. Email me, trbolin@gmail.com. Leave a comment below. I'll be happy to get back to you. We can exchange phone numbers and talk about it, make arrangements for you to come out and see this beautiful RV. It breaks my heart to have to sell this thing, but I really don't have any other practical choice. So if you are interested, send an email to trbolin@gmail.com or leave a comment below. If you're watching this on Facebook, leave a comment on the Facebook posting. We'll work out the details, exchange contact information. One way or another, we'll get on the phone and we'll talk with you. And if you would like, we can do a little FaceTime type video, and I'll walk you through the RV remotely so you can see it and ask me any questions you might have live. Well, I guess that'll probably do it. Thanks so much for watching the video. We'll catch you next time.